All right. So at this point, we're going to try to deal with the tie rods, right?
Tie rod, yeah. This side's already done, but we're going to go over there.
So this side, you already did the tie rods on here?
This side's beautiful.
Okay, so he did that side already.
Tie rods over there, you can tell when they're bad. Put it here. Where did I leave it? Where's everything, dude? Right here. Over here.
Okay. All right, we couldn't find the old one. Apparently, Tony already did this side. Well, I was busy talking to Marcella. Trying to get Marcella to set up their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys could learn some tips. Trying to give them some hints on maybe wanting to do the channel with tips or even some weird, crazy stuff. So he's gonna go ahead and put this tire back on, and we'll go ahead and follow him through step by step toward the other side to do the tie rods. All right, we found the old tie rods. I'm gonna try to explain to you how you can tell it's bad.
That's how it would be if it's in the car.
Okay.
And it would just droop once you take out that outer tie rod. And you'll see when we do the new one how it's perfectly stiff.
Okay. So when it droops like that, it means it's bad.
Remember that crazy play you had?
Yeah, that was allowing it to go back and forth. Well, this is what a tie rod looks like. So we're going to go look at the other side and watch him work through the whole process of taking everything apart. Okay, so
outer tie rod off first.
He's going to get the old tie rod.
The outer tie rod.
The outer tie rod. So there's two parts of it?
Yes. Your problem is going to be the inners.
They have some kind of locking pin.
Little cotter pin.
Cut the pin out. Save that so we don't lose it.
And then we go for an 18 millimeter here. But to loosen this and finally get it out, you have to remove that locking nut. So what I always do is just crack that locking nut open a bit, tap this so it loosens up, and then we'll work on getting the outer tie rod off.
All right. So that's a 17.
See that?
All right.
Just kind of crack it, don't take it up all the way. Get this guy. Since we're old and rusty, you see that play too? That's why it's bad. See that? Cracked it. And now this outer tie rod is going to spin away from the inner. So we always want to kind of break it a little bit if you have rust or whatever. That's cracked. You can just go off all the way now. And you have to get this guy out by impacting right here to pop it out of its socket. Okay?
Alright.
Now we go all the way. Pop our sucker out. You see that? Never supposed to do that.
So it's not supposed
to be like that.
It's supposed to hold it.
So that inside knuckle, completely gone.
Wow.
What we're going to do is count the same so your alignment stays right where it was at or as close to it as possible. This will control that. So pull it off straight, and we're going to count our turns, how many times it took to take it out. So starting from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 and a half.
20 and a half.
Save it.
Alright. So 20 and a half with your count, and that's what you're going to do when you screw it back in to try to match it up.
Or else you might have in the front tires.
Right.
Keep it exactly where it was at, and we always recommend alignment after we do anything like this, okay? Move this guy. We might have to reuse it as well, unless our new part comes with one, but that's our locking nut though. Now we're barely, well, pretty much almost there. We're gonna have to take off the boot now.
Right.
Boots usually just got a couple of clips, one here on the front side. Lift up and find how it works. Get some nice long pliers, make it a lot easier.
Okay.
Get that boy off. Okay. Now the front side of our boot is loose, so we got to work on the inside and get another clamp that's on there. Anything. Okay. I like to just wedge the screwdriver underneath that clamp and just give it a little whack. Now I can see it. I could go underneath it properly. Right under that ring that holds it. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm there, kind of push through and just flex around.
Is this something you think a mechanic, like a backyard mechanic, or a person could do, or you think this is something
No, yeah, it's very doable.
you just got to be able to jack up your vehicle?
Yeah. I want to see if I can release it from here.
If you can see what he's doing over there.
That flake.
Right. Yeah, what he was saying was, this should not be like this. See how loose it is? It's like completely loose. So he's going to show the other side that was done. You can see
how it was.
Yeah, the tire used to go back and forth. Now it doesn't move at all. Yeah.
Okay, that's what an inner tie rod can cause. Okay, so now typically these have 2 notches on them where you can use our special tool to grab onto those notches and turn it with a big wrench. In this case, the ones that come on these dogs are completely smooth around. So the only way to do it is basically, if you don't have a special tool or a dealership tool, to get in there with some locking pliers, some channel locks, anything that'll fit, and just turn it counterclockwise. Okay? If they have the notch,
we're looking at the new one here.
you'll see how it's easier to install than remove because the old ones don't have those notches. See how this one doesn't have one either? So it's going to be difficult to put in. That's how they come. Okay? Some do, some don't. Where's that old one that I showed you? Can we move it? Yes, there it is. See, perfectly smooth, so you have to kind of grab it with something to get it out. Some will have notches where you can use your tool to go around it. You put the cup on it. And you could unscrew them that way. We'll see. We'll see what we can do without marking it up. Oh wow.
All right.
There's your old tie rod, and that's your spacer, which you might want to reuse. Okay? This one's even worse than the other.
Wow.
Let me go see what kind of tips Master's got for getting those in when they don't have notches. You don't want to scratch them up and bang them up trying to get them in there with something like a channel lock. So let me see if he can come up with something.
I don't know if you can see how loose this is. So this is the old one, all loose. This is the new one, and you can see it doesn't wobble at all. It's like a tight seal. I'm guessing, I don't know if this was original or not, but if it was original, this thing had more than 358,000 miles on it. And you can see how much play there was. Look at that. There's nothing there to hold it in place.
It doesn't have a notch.
You're just basically cleaning it just to see what you're doing.
Yep, just to get some more visibility and make sure nothing gets underneath that boot once we put it back in. And I'll wipe down that boot too.
So apparently some of these come with a notch and some come without, and you're saying that we need one with a notch for this one?
Yep.
The notch just basically allows you to use a tool.
To get it in properly without damaging it, causing any grooves.
So we're going to order another one.
Yep.
If these were originals. So you're trying to look up the part number to see if it's an original or an...
Yeah. They won't give me one for that.
Then tell you the part.
But it definitely has to be.
You know, the only thing you would be able to find with the outer.
I don't think they were ever changed, so might as well be the original. You see the damage from lifting it up? That's why we have to go from. Because that's just going to crunch up into the door, and the door will get stuck and never open. That's why we have to lift from that main frame, a little wooden block, to kind of give it a little soft sandwich there.
Right.
If we did it from here, it would just destroy your car.
It's going through.
You could tell how many times they have lifted it somewhere and destroyed over here. And they probably drop it and try again, drop it and try again, but I kind of just bypass that and go here. Over there in the back is still safe, so I use the original there.
Wow.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
What rust does.
There's like nothing left there. I don't know if you can see that. Just thought you guys would like to see how bad the rust really is. This is the other side when somebody tried to jack it up. You can see the thing bent in by about 3 or 4 inches. It's rusted through. So he's got it right now braced onto the actual frame. All right, the new part has arrived. And Marcella has installed it. You can see that the new part is sticking straight out, not flopping around like the other one was. Alright, so you're going to wipe this down, get the boot back on, and everything assembled again. What a big difference. Now the boot just basically keeps dirt from going into that socket.
Exactly.
I always wondered what was like under there. Now I know. It's just a joint.
That's it. An important joint.
Yeah.
Switch is easier.
Now what was that pipe you're connecting right here?
Sorry?
What is that called again?
Which one?
The one you just
pipe?
connected, yeah.
It basically just connects both boots together, so they can have some sort of airflow. As the tire turns out or in, you'll see that the boot actually constricts, kind of like a harmonica. So that'll keep the airflow from kind of keep it expanded as it shrinks in. So that once you turn the opposite way, it'll kind of pop back out.
So that pipe connects both together.
Boots.
Ah, I see. I see.
That's all it does. Okay. Give it a nice wire strap. Yeah. Really? You good? No? Do you have a pliers? I do.
Okay. I missed the best part. I had a phone call I had to take, but anyhow, I guess you put the outer one back on.
Yep.
Tire's going on. All right. I guess we don't need that clamp or anything, right? Wow. It looked like almost the biggest job for today went the smoothest.
Yeah.
I think the antenna took longer to do.
Yeah.
So now they don't wobble.
More. I need 2 more.
So at this point, they're trying to line up the tires,
Just 1 more.
visually checking it.
It's perfect. It's good. Yeah. Probably the steering wheel is not straight. I don't know. The wheels is not gonna.
Yeah, it's been running rough for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wheels are gonna be fine. If the steering wheel's off, that's he's got to get in alignment soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tire, the wheels is straight with the rear one.
We're gonna put those locking nuts back in. Keep it in that position. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's see how that
Okay.
plate looks.
Nah, it's not wobbling like before.
Nothing. Ready.
All
Ready
right.
for a YouTube adventure.
Shouldn't fly off on me while I'm on the highway.
No. I'm not gonna touch that card, am I?
No, you're good. You
Okay. Big Blue's ready. I just gotta open up the coolant tank to let any air bubbles out since we opened up that line back there.
and I need to add coolant. You're going to be checking to see if the AC can be fixed, or
Yeah.
I think we got to pop it from the front.